Hello everyone and welcome back to Stylish Naija YouTube channel. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make these two design on your dress. Okay, so these are just little sewing hacks, tricks and designs. So let's just get started anyway. So this is the fabric that I'm going to be making use of. So I'm just trying to get out a dress kind of pattern. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to measure the armhole and just mark it and just create like a dress pattern. So guys, if you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button. It actually takes nothing for you to like the video. Okay, so please like the video to support my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm just trying to cut this out right now. I'm trying to reposition the camera properly. Okay, so and then I'll just go ahead and cut out the piece. Okay, so you can see when you master the act of sewing, that's where freehand comes in. Freehand is like mastering a craft. So after that, I'm adding the neckline. So just note what I'm doing with this neckline. I'm actually adding the exact measurement of the neckline, which is 3 inches by 3 inches, 3 inches depth and 3 inches wide. So I'm just trying to cut that out. So we're going to come back to that neckline part. Okay, so this design there, that's actually the first one that we are going to be making. So after getting out the shape of the dress, the next thing I'm going to do after marking out the neckline, I'm going to come to the center front and I'm going to measure 1 inch away from my neckline point like that. Okay, so you see what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to mark out 1 inch. So after you finish marking out 1 inch from that point, note that your neckline automatically it has reduced. So put that back into consideration. And then the next thing, I'm going to mark the length where I want my stitch to get to. So you mark a line, that depends on, you see the way the front opened up. So where you want it to get to. So after doing that, you notice that the neckline has reduced. So you will want to put back the neckline into consideration. Make sure then from that point where you mark, you measure out your neckline width. If not, if you do not measure out the neckline width, by the time you sew, the neckline is going to be small. Okay, so you can put that from the beginning. Make sure that your shoulder measurement also is equal. Check all of these things before you stitch. So now I'm extending my neckline. Now I'm trying to open it up. So everything is okay. I've checked it, everything is okay. So the next thing, I'm going to stitch up to that point. So you just place it on your machine like this and then stitch along that line. That is why you need a visible line on your dress or your pattern, so to make it easy for you. So after sewing, you have something like this. The next thing, I'm going to open this up. I'm just trying to check to make sure that the length is okay. So when I checked, I noticed that the length was not okay. That's the flow was not really flowing. So I added another 2 inches to it to make it 10 inches. So when you are making a gown with this, so make sure just check it properly. Something that you can increase and reduce. So it depends on you. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to iron this out. So in ironing it, you turn it in like this and then use your hand to like butterfly it on the center. And then when you butterfly it like that, you are going to be ironing it. Just be ironing it down. Make sure that iron, that butterfly effect, iron it to the down part of the dress. If it is a gown, iron it to the down part. If it is a blouse, iron it to the down part. Just take your time. You don't need to be in a hurry, because there's one thing with this design. If you hurry to iron it, if it is not straight, it will look very funny and ugly looking. It will not be neat rather. So just take your time, iron it nicely. And then when I finish ironing it, I'll open it so you can see how beautiful that is looking. So this is usually used for girls' dresses, for gowns, so you can see. So it depends on how big you want it to be. You can make 3 inches. That's, remember that 1 inch that we made inside, you can make 3 inches of it. Okay, So the next thing now, we're going to do the second design. So I'm just trying to cut this out so you can see the design there on the screen. So that's, this one is like the outside box pleats. Okay, so for this I'm just going to mark the neckline. So I'm making the neckline 4 inches because I'm going to take out 1 inch already for my design. So that's what I was trying to say. So you can mark the whole neckline at once, or you mark it and mark it the way I did with the first one. So that's my 1 inch that I'm going to take out for this pleat, for this design rather. I don't even know if it is pleat. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I'll just cut out the neckline like this, and then after cutting this out, I'll put it on my machine and then I'll stitch it straight. So this one is usually an outer design. So when you are doing this, you have to be more careful so that your work will be very neat. Okay, so I'll place that on my machine and then just run a clean stitch on it. Use a matching thread to actually do this. So after matching it, the next thing now, I'm going to open this up now. Okay, so I'll open this on my machine, on my table or whatever. So I'm trying to plug my iron. So I'm just trying to manage this table. Okay, this is not actually not my ironing table, it's because I'm making a tutorial. So the next thing, I'm going to open this up and then I'll use my hand. You remember the way we did the first one, that we butterflied it? So that's what I'm trying to do. So now this one is the right side. Okay, remember the other one, the butterfly was done on the inside, but this one, the butterfly is actually done on the right side of your dress or your design. Okay, or your pattern, whatever. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to butterfly it and then give it a very good press. So this press has to be neat because this one is outside. So when you are doing this, they use it for back of shirt. When you are making a shirt, a female shirt, a male shirt, they usually use it at the back of shirt. Even all the south, they use it for the back also, and then they use it in front also. So it's like a placket. Okay, so now I'm just trying to iron it out and show you guys, so for you to see. So you can see at the end of the day, that's how it looks like. So you can see, actually looks fine and neat. So you can see that's how the inside looks like. So guys, at the end of the day, both of them, the both two design, the both hacks, they actually came out fine and neat. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you find this video helpful, please hit on the like button, and if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, I would appreciate you to subscribe. Thank you guys.